Hey there, guys! Welcome back to the channel and welcome to our brand new Let's Play. And I'll let my partner take it from here.
Yeah, mainly because I pretty much played this game before. And I mean, hey, it's a real classic, honestly. A real classic.
So yeah, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, which is a remastered version of the original game. Still wish they had gone with
the PlayStation 1 version.
Yeah. Still wish they had gone with the remastered version of the War of the Lines, but this'll do.
I mean, they're virtually the same game. It's just that War of the Lines had a few extra classes and, well, I guess just that, extra classes. Maybe a few extra items too, and some extra characters maybe. But yeah, other than that, it's virtually the same story and gameplay.
Okay, the enhanced version is based on the original 1997 release of Final Fantasy Tactics, but features full voice acting, additions and adjustments to dialogue, and animated character portraits to provide a more immersive way to experience the story. Okay, yeah, this version also boasts high-resolution graphics with an updated user interface, along with improved controls and optimized game balance, making it an ideal choice for returning players or newcomers alike. Okay.
Yeah, the interface is definitely something that's different in this version of the game.
All right, let's get right into it.
But yeah, this is a classic that I myself played. I played it on the PSP though. I didn't even know it was a PS1 game, but hey, even then it was still a really solid. It's still a really solid game.
It's
honestly.
a top 5 Final Fantasy game all time, in my opinion.
I mean, for me, it's one of the best games I've ever played in my life. One of the best ones.
All right, here we go. Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast. Oh, this is so iconic. In sword etched, he his fading memories. In stone, his tempered skill. By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told. Square Enix presents... Oh my god, this is taking me back, man.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna try to make this spoiler-free, by the way. Like, even though I know the story by hand, I'm not really gonna reveal much. I will speak of my experience when I first fought, like, some of the bosses and stuff, but only after we've beaten them and stuff.
The difficulty. I guess we'll just stick with night.
Oh, this is also a new feature because yeah, in the original game you didn't have difficulties selection, not even on the PSP one. So yeah, they all had like. So this one has you the ability to select a mode. I'm guessing Squire is easy mode, Knight is normal, and what was the last one? Veteran?
Tactician.
Okay, then yeah, that one will be the hard mode. Oh yeah, you have to. Okay, this thing is like part of the gameplay mechanic. You have to put your birthday on the character. Because it does influence a certain mechanic in the game.
I am Arazlam JD.
Ooh. Hold on.
For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions? No? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. This is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, Ramza Beouvle. the youngest son of House Beouvle, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Jurai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly.
Man, that guy sounds like a hater.
Which of these two accounts is to be believed?
I mean, I already played the game, so I know which one is
my
true.
search to uncover the answer. The truth.
It's good.
Oh man.
The opening cutscene. Well, the opening cutscene of the actual game.
So iconic. The nostalgia.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. By the way, this game has permadeath in its battle. So yeah, units can actually die if you don't revive them fast enough. So yeah, so reviving a unit if it goes down has to be timed, or you have to like quickly win the battle to make sure that they don't die. Because if they do die, you lose that unit permanently. So you gotta watch out for that.
Yep. The memories of when I played this game when I was younger is coming back to me right now. I don't know about you, but yeah.
I feel so bad for that chick.
How you pronounce it? Orbonne Monastery?
Oh, Father,
I think.
abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ophelia, it is time.
I'm pretty sure some of you, if you ever played this game, you probably recognize that one character right there. That knight.
Your escort has already arrived.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Oh.
Still in here, are ya? It's been the better part of an hour.
Guy.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. But you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Govern your tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
You got Tanner's men? We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep.
Indeed.
What is it, Ramza? You're above getting paid to do a job.
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Let's go.
Deliver us, O Lord.
Ah, yes.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltanna must be mad.
You there, wench! It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
A head-on assault? These swords of Goltanna, lack wits one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this
Kill them
battle in
all!
particular
Leave
is
no man
actually a bit of a tutorial. Well, or like a freebie. You can't really lose this battle at all unless you purposely sabotage yourself.
You would have
But yeah, every other character in this battle
Are
is
you
just going to be AI controlled. Although they will join you in the future.
Hold on, let me continue.
Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltanna's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
It's time.
All right.
Alright, so this is basically our character. This is Ramza, our protagonist of the game.
Yeah, since we both played this game, and he said since he's definitely played it a lot more than I have, we probably don't need the tutorial since we can pretty much explain it ourselves.
I mean, basically, I'll try to keep it short. Basically, the way the combat works in this game is that the fastest character, aka the speed stat, determines the turn order. The faster the character, the more likely you are to get a turn.
Plus, we also have this combat time. Yeah, hence the combat timeline on the left side of the screen.
And depending on the actions you perform, you'll have it'll basically make your turn come faster or slower. Like, in other words, like, for example, if you did nothing, your turn will probably come faster. If you attack, then you still would get a turn, but like your turn will not be coming back again as fast as it would normally. Like,
right,
basically certain actions will determine a lot.
All right, I'll let you call the shot here. Where are we putting Ramza at?
I mean, it doesn't really matter because you can't lose this fight. Like, lose this fight since, it pretty much doesn't really matter. Because I mean, Ramza's and by the way, Ramza's the only character you can control in this battle. Everybody else is just AI controlled.
Leave it to me.
And also something also to keep track of, like Garen, he's not gonna attack using his
Shadow Blade. Ooh, one shot. Nice.
Yeah, Garen has a. Well, I mean, it makes sense why.
Right. Agris is gonna use Judgment Blade.
Everything.
One shot.
Senses keen.
Okay. Alicia.
For victory.
Okay. How do you even pronounce her name? You're really gonna try to attack Afgharian? Are you mad? He dodged that. We're about to get Ramza at least kill one of the last two guys so we can get some little bit of experience.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Ramza does not get any of the experience here, or he doesn't get to keep it. Now you go back to. Oh wait. Never mind. But yeah, basically you go back to level 1 after this battle for a very specific reason.
It's also I believe attacking somebody from behind does a lot more damage than attacking them from the front.
Yeah, that is a thing. Like the way you're attacking your enemy will determine how much damage you're like.
Plus,
attacking them from the front will have reduced damage. Attacking them from the side will have increased damage, and attacking them from the back is even more damage.
Plus, there's a good chance if you attack them from the front, there's a good chance that they will dodge your attack. So be careful.
Especially in shield, because they do have an increased chance to dodge thanks to the evasion boost from them. Yeah, this battle is mostly just to show off what the characters can do and stuff.
I have you now! My time is up.
Oh my god! He did 100 damage! So you're gonna take that dude out with the Shadow Blade? Yup. I didn't even know Shadow Blade could reach that far from that far back.
It's a ranged attack.
Nothing to fear.
Alright, Alicia, you're just gonna... What are you gonna do? Okay. Is Agris going to... Okay, yep, it's her turn now. Her Judgment Blade should finish them off. Yep. 27 damage,
This
I think
fleeting
that's what it
life.
shows.
Cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment
Oh yeah, another thing that
Blade!
can affect your combat is basically your character's classes. Because yeah, this game has a class system. For example, Ramza right now is in the beginner class, the Squire. Although his Squire is actually a special variant of the Squire, because he does have access to abilities that no other Squire can get.
He's gonna throw a stone? That's what he's gonna do. 4 damage.
Yeah, stone is not a very powerful skill, but it's a ranged attack. One of the Squires.
Alright, so gonna be our turn next?
Right.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe when we unlock the ability to change classes, I'll probably speak on what the class can do and stuff. But I'm not an expert on all of them and stuff. I just tell you like what they essentially do, basically.
Yep.
Like keeping it short and stuff, like. Because I mean, that's for I'm pretty sure like there are some players like speedrunners and 100% completionists out there that can actually tell you how OP a class can be and how busted they are with and stuff. I'm more of a casual. I just pick the class that looks cool or the one that sounded cool and just stick to that.
should finish it off. Yep.
But yeah, I'll at least give you the basic rundown of each of them. At least when we get access to changing classes.
Unhand me!
Oh yeah, and by the way, while we were busy fighting these blokes, that chick got kidnapped. As you can already tell.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
Oh, interesting. They didn't actually show the animated cutscene from when she gets kidnapped.
I think that's only in the PSP version.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, I believe in the War of the Lions. Only in the War of the Lions version. I believe only in the War of the Lions version.
After you hear yeah, after you hear Olivia scream, you basically get to see a cutscene of it happening.
Yeah, I believe that's only exclusive to the War of the Lions version of this game.
I'll not take
'cause this one
orders from you!
Yeah, it's literally playing out the dialogue of the cutscene and stuff. But yeah, yeah. In the PSP version, this was a full-blown cutscene, like actual cutscene scene. But here, I guess it's recreated here, like in the original game. I mean, still the same cutscene, just
if you
not
feel wrong,
animated similarly.
If you feel wrong, blame yourself or the father.
This cannot be.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
Pursuit of Truth complete. Prologue finished.
Records of the hero Delita
Yeah, all of that was just
First
prologue.
appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Garland too saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Chapter 1, The Meager. That is how you say it, right? Meager?
Yeah.
The Royal Military Academy
Yeah,
of
all
Garland.
that battle from before, that was a prologue.
Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
The Corpse Brigade again.
Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri, too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in!
Ah, their captain.
The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel. 'Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garreland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
All right, guest party member, Delita.
Let's be on our way.
Yeah, in case you don't know what a guest party member is, he's basically a guy that joins your team, but he's not going to be under your control. He's going to be AI controlled only. Although in this game, you are able to equip him stuff and make him learn abilities as they progress through whatever class they have on equipped, or if you want, you can even change their class. But that's about it. Okay, so I believe right now we probably have gained the ability to check our party members right now.
Okay, the world map, yep. Is it not going to let us? I guess it's not going to. All right, let's do a quick save right now.
Yeah, I'd probably recommend you do that.
Like the magic city of Garreland.
Okay, I believe now we get the selection of which units to deploy. We can only deploy 5 characters here.
Okay.
Okay, now we can basically check out our party members.
Okay, so usually these dudes, aren't they like the chemists? I think those the chemists. Don't they usually go in the back?
Oh,
Very well.
Yeah, but like, at least if they have a weapon, that is. Well, I guess I'll explain a bit about that. Also, another thing I forgot to mention was that in this game, your stats are determined by the levels you gain in the class. As in, if you level up in a certain class, you'll gain stats associated to that class.
Okay, you will go right here.
In this case, for example, Ramza has the Squire class equipped. The Squire class the class itself, in terms of stat gains, it's pretty much average across the board. It's basically average across the board. You just gain basically every stat is like average.
Actually, no. Yeah, okay.
In terms of performance, all they can do is just they're basically your starter class. They're basically like a beginner, very very beginner's class. Well, except for Ramza, his is a little, like I said, his is a bit different, and actually it changes as the story progresses. Like his class will actually get stronger, but that's about it.
I am ready.
As for the chemist is another beginner class. Another beginner job, basically. It's not, in terms of stats, it is actually worse than the Squire. In terms of stats, it is actually worse than the Squire. However, its specialty is in using items and stuff. Or at least, it has its ability, its performance is basically dictated by its items and stuff. Like, in a weird way, it's basically like your early healer class in a way. Since
I think this lineup will be good for us.
Although early into the game, they're not gonna be as reliable outside of using potions, because early in the game, they can only equip 2 different. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention about the equipment and weapons. The Squire can basically equip a lot of the traditional physical weapons such as swords, axes, daggers. The chemist can equip daggers and guns. Sadly, we don't get access to guns early in the game. In fact, I think the earliest gun I think you can get is one that you can steal from an enemy.
Well, at least this one's got a dagger on it. What about you? Same thing. Yeah, I think we're good with this lineup, especially when we're looking at their stats, the bravery and faith stats. Those are really good.
But yeah, it's also recommended that if you're the type that focuses on classes, it is recommended that you don't level up too much in Chemist, because Chemist gives horrible stat gains. In fact, in terms of attack, it is actually weaker than the Squire. So you don't want to level up too much in that class if you're aiming to make the strongest character. Although they are good for ranged attacks later on, especially when you get more abilities for them. But yeah, right now they're pretty limited right now, so they're not going to be as useful as they would be later on.
All right,
but yeah, those are the only two classes we have left available right now.
What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turned for the better. All right, lads.
I remember this
Cut
guy.
through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Defeat all the enemies. Okay, this is our first real battle, so we got to be careful not to let anybody die here.
Ready.
All right, Delita.
Right. Yeah, Delita will be joining us in this battle. Oh yeah, he basically just went forward and guarded.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
Right.
All right, so let's see. What are we going to do with Ramza? I'll let you decide that.
I mean, there's not much you can do. You could go and attack that guy.
Isn't there a good chance we could get attacked from...
Or, because, I mean, granted, the only character that can attack you will be from the side. Because, yeah, they're... dude, did you forget that you have a...
Oh. You can also command... Okay, yep. Okay, so let's see. You, I think...
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. There's also like a set of levels. There's also, you know, your character has levels, but his class also has levels. They maxed out at 8, I believe. At 8. Your draw levels are used to gain access to other classes. For now, we're probably job level 1, so we don't really have access to anything yet. Hopefully in this battle we can gain at least a job level and gain access to a new class?
Throw stone!
Yeah, that's not gonna hit him.
Oh, damn.
No, it's because Delita's in the way.
Alright, here we go.
Oh yeah, that's the thing you gotta watch out for. Like ranged attacks, depending on what type of ranged attack it is, like, you know, whether it's magic or an actual, you know, physical thing, you gotta watch. But I think it only counts for physical ones, though. Physical ones can still hit allied members if they happen to be in the direct line of fire. Now, granted, if it's magic, then you can kinda dodge it.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, yeah, later on there'll be a mechanical way to that we can exploit that, but for now, we don't have access to any of that.
Move this one up so Ramza just can't get hit from behind. Or can he? throw a stone at you.
You should be able to now.
Nice. Level up. Gain the job level.
To new heights.
Oh, and the way I think that works in this game is that in battle, everybody gets experience for the job.
Can we heal?
However, the way it works is like think of it like an XP share from Pokemon. Everybody gets a bit of that XP, at least when it comes to job levels. However, every other character gains less than the character that's in the class itself.
Nice, Laurentius' level.
Okay, this guy leveled up.
My strength has grown.
All because we healed Delita.
Me then.
Okay, Delita should be able to finish this guy off. Yep, that's a KO.
Down with you! Bloody hell!
KO!
I'll not be outdone.
Nice. Why did he run away? Don't you dare revive your teammate! I swear. But wait, the chemist. I was gonna say the chemist.
Yeah, but not this early in the game. Not this early in the game. They will in the later parts of the game.
This is for you!
That only did 8 damage. That was weak.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, Rush doesn't really do that much damage. Like, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, the Squire is a really weak class. With the exception of Ramza's class, though.
Let's go after you.
Like, if I had to rank them, yeah, the regular Squire would be like a Z rank, just average all-rounder. For Ramza, his Squire is more of a B plus class, at least for him, since his is a bit different.
Nice. She gained a job level. What are the chances she could hit us from behind?
Yeah, she'll be able to hit you regardless.
I know, but I'd rather not get hit from behind.
Very close to you. You will not be able to avoid that unless you have a character stand behind her.
Target the chemist. Okay, you have more. Okay, you have more HP. All right, you know what? Target. Actually, no. Target you.
It's over. This can't be happening.
Yeah, that's a one shot. All right. Lean against the wall so he can't back attack us. Okay, here we go. Move you over there, I guess. And Delita? Alright, what are you gonna do?
He'll probably come over here and... Yeah, just go defend.
Oh, he's gonna back attack. God damn you.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. Like, that back attack was unavoidable. Although his back is... Oh, wait, nah. You can't back attack him. And what I mean by that is that it's his the way he's positioned. It's you can't hit him from the back. He's the word I'm looking for. The altitude, unless you're using a ranged attack.
Ah, damn, he's in the way. All right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the chemist can actually just throw potions at allies and stuff. Which is something that they can use as support, but like, yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. He's like, you have to position yourself in a way that.
For it.
Okay. Asshole.
Okay, he's on.
Alright, well this
Okay,
guy
that
will be able
guy,
to...
yeah, he'll be able to do it because he has a much better position. Yeah, when it comes to throwing items and shooting and basically any ranged action, you gotta be careful as long, depending on your positioning, because you can't hit allies.
All right, this will be a knockout.
And me for a fool.
Right.
All right, Ramza.
Can't hit him. Low altitude. You have to go there to hit him.
Lean against the... lean against the wall. This one will come in and finish it off. Beautiful.
My power
Let's
grows.
go.
He's like getting the level in this class.
The leader's gonna go after that other guy, that last guy. You can heal Ramza.
But I mean, hey, again, if you don't care about your stats and stuff, because I mean, the game is perfectly able to be beaten with any stats unless you really messed up. So, even then, if you level up as a chemist, you can still fix that by leveling up in a much more powerful class with higher stats. Yeah, in terms of stat gains, the stats you gain from a chemist are basically like D rank stats. Yeah, they're really weak. But it makes sense since they're more of a support class. The Squire is basically is a B.
Damn. Okay, we have no choice but to come down here. Yeah, we have to come down this way.
My turn.
All right, Ramza. Will this be a knockout?
Most likely. He doesn't have much health left.
Yeah.
The fruit of my labors.
Man, he's lucky that this game has voice acting, otherwise it would have given him a dumb voice.
Why persistence such
Honest
small
work would
indeed?
see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Yeah. Ooh, a mithril knife. And Ramza got the greatest contribution.
Well, obviously, he was the one making the most damage
And
out of every
I
character.
believe he got the most kills.
Oh yeah, by the way, another mechanic of the permadeath that I forgot to mention is that if you let enemy characters,
A great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant approached the hour of his death.
Hold that thought for 1 second.
What news of the war?
This is Ramza's father, right?
yeah, that's his dad.
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more. 'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
Alma.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbag, Dystag, you are dear to me.
But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
I'll let you go ahead and talk about the permadeath mechanic, now that we're in control of the dialogue.
Yeah, one thing that's interesting to note is that the permadeath also works on enemy units. You can actually, if you actually wait long enough for them to die, there's a chance that they'll drop a crystal or an item, or in this case, a chest, and the chest will have an item inside. As for the crystal can be used for two different things. You can use it to heal your character, whoever picks it up, that is, or you can also use it to learn a skill from the character that you killed. In other words, for example, kill a squire enemy, there's a chance you can use it to learn squire skills from him. And stuff. We'll
definitely take advantage of it.
So, for example, in that last battle, if we had stalled long enough, we potentially could have gotten a few extra items from just killing the enemies. In fact, one strategy that I always did in the PSP game, I would just kill every enemy except the chemist enemy and just corner him, and then just beat him up until he would be forced to do nothing but heal himself, and then I would just stall long enough to see if I would get any abilities or items from from the other enemies killed. Which you can also use it for. Well, you can also use it to unlock another class in the game. But I won't go into details about that one. Although you could also use the same strategy to just corner the chemist, and you just beat on him until to gain levels and job points. It's a pretty easy early in-game way to grind levels.
Let's continue.
Oh, and as for the scene,
forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it?
By the way, correction, isn't Ramza the youngest of the four?
No, okay, by the way, to explain this scene, that's Ramza's dad, the guy in the bed. The two dudes over there, they're Ramza's brothers. The chick is Ramza's youngest sister. She's the youngest of the family. Ramza is the middle, I guess. The other two, I think guy next to Ramza is the oldest, and that guy's the second oldest.
Hear me,
Ramza's the third.
For generations, we Beouvles have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the night. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is lowborn, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is what it is to be a knight.
And now he's gone. All right. This is for viewing the party members. New stock available at the outfitter. Ooh, new rumors available. But I think we're gonna go ahead and save for right now. All your equipment and consumables. Okay, the mithril knife. Standing of the story. Okay, the chronicle. Okay. Okay, let's save. All right. Anything you wanted to add before we end off this episode? I'll take that as a no. Well, that's going to do it for our first episode of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. So next time, we're going to head to Egros Castle to support the effort to support efforts in eliminating the Corpse Brigade. And we'll probably also check out the outfitter before we do that, though. And then we'll go on from there. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching this, and we hope you have a fantastic day.